Hello everyone, this is Kevin Mange, and this is Kev's TV series. Today, this isn't about Pokemon, or this isn't about Harry Potter. This is something a little more personal to me that I kind of feel what I should talk about. And what I feel is what the topic is. What matters most? What matters most is not just in general. It's about what I feel in my life and what has been going on with me lately. Some of you viewers may not know this, but I'm being serious now. I'm being serious to what I should own up to, where I should make sure that what does matters most. So I'm going to enlighten you and some stories of mine. And some stories of mine is two lies and something else that I might bring up in my head. Yes, I have made lies. Am I proud of them? No. But I definitely regret them. I really feel bad for them. Just like with Peter Parker in Spider-Man No Way Home. He made his own video talking to J. Jonah Jameson, talking to him about giving the villains a second chance. All he wanted was just to fix the mess of what these villains have done in their own animosity. To me, I have done things in my own animosity that I've become my own enemy. I have been mean, mad, and angry. And I never meant to be like that. I never meant to be like that. I just feel terrible for being mean, angry, and mad. Because of who I do care, of who I do love. It's not me to be angry, mean, or mad. It just came out of what I do fear the most. What I fear the most is myself. I fear being angry all the time. And I believe you want to know why I'm always what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about is what happened on my birthday. Yeah, I'm talking about I can't keep the past in the past. It's hard for me not to. I always cannot keep the past in the past. I know it's in the past, but I just can't help but feel what did happen to me. So on my birthday, when someone has a birthday, they feel special in what they want to do. What I wanted to do, I wanted to read an important scripture at my church. This was way before COVID began. It turned out, on that day, I had a basketball tournament, and my mom wanted me to be a part of it. But did I want to be a part of it? No. What Mom did kind of hurted my feelings. She hurt what meant the world to me. My birthday. My birthday was special to me. Everyone wanted to be special on their birthdays, so why couldn't I? It's only because my mom valued commitments of what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to do reading my important scripture. That mattered to me. But there's more to what matters most than you think. To me, what matters most is not being angry, not being mad, and not being mean. I never meant to be like that. I have feelings. I'm committed to my own feelings and to those that I do love and care. I care to my mom, I care to my sister, and I care to my sister-in-law. I love them with all my heart, and I know inside I shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't be irritable. It's all my fault. I'm just having a moment. Then I'll come back into talking more about what I also feel in life and what I'll give advice to. To many, those that should know what to do than what not to do. But I just want to get my stories over with first. My other story is how I made a story up of being once lived in Canada. I made a story about making up these people, Smithers and Riudo. Riudo isn't a name, but I believe Smithers is. I just made this up just so that I would see what Canada is like to me. When I would get to Canada, I would want to see what I would do in Canada. I got room service, and I was able to witness Niagara Falls. I had the best experience ever. My real parents, they are my real parents. My real mom and my real dad. They gave birth to me, and I was born in Connecticut. That's where I was really born. I was not born in Canada. I was actually born in Connecticut. I was born in the United States. Not into another country. I just want the experience of my life to be there. So that's why I made up that story. But to those that were convinced that I did live there, that my parents were there, making up Smithers and Weirdo, yeah, that's just all make-believe. I'm sorry to those that may have believed that, but it's not real. Whatever I said, it isn't real. So that's why I made up that lie about Canada. Another lie is about what happened to my iPad and to my phone. Okay, so I think it's time the jig is up. To my mom and to my dad, it wasn't my water bottle that caused my iPad and phone to die. I wanted to believe I was still on vacation. So that's why I didn't come to North Andover Cam that day. Instead of not going to North Andover Cam, I was going to find a spot where I could be while trying to head there, but not really. I just went under a bridge where there is water. I was trying to get out when the time was up to head back home without destroying my iPad. But when I was trying to get out, I was trying to make sure my iPad landed on easy rocks that would make my iPad stay there until I would reach down there. Instead, I throw my bag down onto those rocks that would have kept my iPad there, and it landed in the water. I never intended to let it be landed in the water. How could I do that? And that runs in my angrophobia. I'm just afraid of what I would do, of what others would say to me, yell at me, get mad at me. I just can't learn. I can't learn from my own mistakes. That's why it scares me. Scaring me to realize what would happen if My mom knew I destroyed my iPad and my phone? You daily yell and get mad at me. What was I supposed to do? But to me, I'm someone who admires leadership, advocacy, standing up, speaking up, takes charge, and being in charge. Yes, I admire it, but I also want to do it. Even though I have those insecurities, I understand what I shouldn't do and what I should do. I shouldn't have thrown my iPad to the enemy, the water. I admit it, Mom. The water is the enemy. Yes. But this is my advice given. So instead of wanting to be afraid of what I am afraid of, I should actually do what I should do. And not be hesitant for it. Yes, I hesitate. I hesitate in not being able to get to the point when I should get to the point. But should I continue hesitating? No. Hesitating is stupid. I don't like hesitating. I don't like being irritable. I don't like what I'm doing in my life, and I want to take it back. I want to take back being mean, being mad, and being angry. If I want to do what I should do, then I should do what I should do instead of feeling bad for it. I'm always beating myself up because of it. It's always me. But if you shouldn't do what you shouldn't do, then you shouldn't have done it. So that's my advice. You shouldn't do what you shouldn't do. What you should do is what you should do. Another thing what you should do is not assume what is assumed, otherwise you would fall for a lie. Would assuming be true? No, it's not always true. Because not only I lied to my mom and dad, but my mom and dad also lied to me. I don't like liars. And they're not true to their word. They say that this is going to happen, and then afterwards it's not going to happen. I have ears. You think I don't? You think I'm deaf? I heard what I heard. I'm sorry for turning out like that. I'm sorry for being rude on that, but I'm just stating what I did hear, okay? But what a real person who has feelings be like that, being rude? No. A spoiled little brat shouldn't be like that. My sister had called me a spoiled little brat, and I don't like being called like that. There are things I don't like to be called. I don't like to be called selfish, and I am, but I shouldn't be. Because what matters most? What matters most is what I'm talking about. Do and do. Don't and don't. If you don't, then you'll never do it in your life. Don't hesitate. Do it. Do it to do. I'm talking to you, Draco, as well. And I totally get it. Voldemort would have killed you if you hadn't. But if I were there, I would have saved you if you did. I would protect you from Voldemort, even if he did kill you. You should kill Dumbledore. It was your mission. I won't interfere. I promise. I won't. So I invite you, everyone, to my own funeral. Just like Dan did in Big Brother. He hosted his own Big Brother funeral and of how he could get out of his situation. Of how I can get out of this situation. I must die too and rise. I'm going to bury myself right now. I am officially dead. My sins has caused me to die. And this is the birth of what Jesus has sinned for. I will rise from my grave. I will come back alive like Dan did. I am not messing around. I am back. I will never let this happen again. This is my funeral. And thank you for listening to my own funeral. And another thing of something else is about Biden. But this isn't about hating him just because I hate him. But I need to tell you the truth of why I do hate him. But like I said, this isn't about hating him. It's a matter of what other people have felt. Of what other people have felt. There are people that are still scared. And I get that you're still scared of COVID. To me, all I want, what matters most to me is helping. Let me help you to stop being afraid of what you're really afraid of. I know you want COVID over. I want COVID over too. We all want our freedom. We all want it. So please hear me out. This isn't about hating Biden. This is about helping you to understand what you should do. Do, there is do. There is never try. Do fight COVID, as I'll fight with you. I'll help you not be afraid. I'm sorry that Biden doesn't see what I see. So if I'm to get out of my situation, I think I make a good, strong argument, but I'm still a Trump fan. All you guys may not like Trump. I get it. But that doesn't change my perspective on him. I'm a Trump fan for life. But since he's not the president anymore and Biden is, I'm thinking I'm making an argument that will not let him to be the president again. At least my mom agrees that Biden is old, and who would want an old-aged person to be a president? If I were to be president, I would pick up where Trump left off. So what I'm saying is my argument, my faults, my demons, and I want to take back my demons. Okay? So I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Emily. And I'm sorry, Cassia. I shouldn't have hurted you of when I did. But my feelings are real. This is what I'm really committed to. And my last thing before I wrap this up, Ben, I would like to end my guitar lesson with you. That is what I do feel. I must stay true to my word. I'm sorry I hurted you too, but I want to end my charade once and for all. No more demons. Stop feeling sorry. And do when I should do. Don't when I should don't. And don't assume of what many people have lied to me for. So that's my advice given. This is Kevin Mange, and I approve my message. Thank you for inviting to my funeral.